What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. You also know I'm a Weeble preferred influencer. Talked about it all month. So many people taking advantage of it. Prior to September, $100 deposit minimum to get the free fractional shares for September. It is any amount. A single dollar. I know you've got a dollar. Deposit it. They will give you free fractional shares. Glad to see so many people taking advantage of it. I know the quality of this clip is not the best, but let's be honest, the quality of this game is also not the best. I want to thank Tim for sending this to me, and Whoa Madden for posting this on Instagram. They've been shading Madden for a long time. We're going to watch this at speed, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to discuss exactly what happens with this play, because this is just a disaster. So if you look at what happens here, this is something I think is new with Sapient technology in this game, because I've shown clips like this before, but it looks like there's something where the ground is kind of lost. So when you take a look at where we are, we're dropping back, throwing the ball. This animation right here gets missed. And when this gets missed, that triggers all the other issues, because the floor of the game, if you will, seems to get lost in this moment. So you can see these players right now are kind of above everything else if you look at just this yard line, and thus no one can interact with him. He actually starts to kind of dance, if you look very carefully here. He starts to kind of dance and celebrate out of this above everything else. Then something triggers an animation where he flips over, but you can see they're still clearly above the field. As a matter of fact, when it goes into the cutscene, it's very clear here that they're levitating on the field. So this is something that has really started to plague this game. Something, again, for me at least, new when it comes to Sapient technology, and just going back and watching this over and over. This showcases to me the lack of quality, the lack of care, the lack of testing. You know, a lot of times with Madden, they want to turn their tests into competitions of popularity. And when you do that, you don't get the best feedback. You get the biggest EA fan. We need people playing this game that are critical, that want change, not want a beta code so that they can pretend that they're popular or have a friend that enjoys Madden. When you have all of these things and you take a look at where this company has been giving these beta codes away the last couple years, to me there's a reason we see a lesser polished, lesser refined product, because essentially you have EA's biggest fans doing a majority of this testing that are sitting there and saying, don't change anything, the game is fine. And then when we get the game, people that actually don't actually test it, but rather just play it, see all of these issues come to life and then some. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you watching it. You know I will be back in the week with more commentary.